I just got new pants, so that's the reason they're here. You want them in a bag? Yeah, maybe?
If you got one, that'd be great.
I might have to put you in 2 bags, okay?
Alrighty.
I think these, you don't want this that matches?
No.
No, it matches.
Yeah, no, there's cereal bowls for my grandson.
Okay.
So.
If I was to buy these 10 shirts, would you throw these in for free? It would be $2 off?
Yep.
That'll work?
Well, that'll work.
Alrighty.
That's his shirt, so what do you got? $10?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yep, because you got 10 shirts, so $1 a piece, and then the
Okay,
pins.
sounds good.
Sounds good?
Got it all
Excellent.
in.
That's cool. Got some...
I ain't very graceful about this, but
No, that's fine. Thank you so much.
Alrighty.
thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Yes, ma'am.
Look at those earrings.
They're cool.
I think I might need to give you that. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I paid up for something.
What'd you pay for?
I get to drive once in a while.
$15.
Nothing, I just didn't, when I moved down here, I thought I was gonna use it and never did.
What's it doing? Everything? It's
Yeah.
a surround
It's
sound
surround
deal.
sound system, yeah. What's
Good morning.
morning?
Anchor?
That's an anchor. That one might be... that's a good anchor.
I think it's 15 pounds.
We just bought us a little John boat. It's always
Yeah.
good to have a rear anchor.
Perfect for John boat size.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna buy it.
I actually changed out. I had a pontoon boat.
These are big, heavy receivers. Yeah, that thing's a monster.
If you look up for an amplifier, that's really a decent deal.
Yeah, that thing's nice. Oh, okay.
You can actually go right through to the internet.
Oh, that's pretty nice. You wouldn't do 20, would you?
Yeah, I think 30.
30,
About
okay.
the lowest I would take for that.
I totally understand. Y'all have a good day.
You too.
It's a nice little Tommy Bahama. I'm gonna put this in the car.
Okay.
All right, I'll do it for 30. I thought about it. I was like, man, that's
You know
probably...
yourself, it's a bargain. At that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you. For sprinklers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I changed over to a Wi-Fi.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi systems are good. It worked when you took it off?
Oh yeah. I'll tell you what, make that a bargain, make it for 5.
Okay. Alrighty.
Because I can't use it anymore.
Right. I can use that.
And that was working too.
Did you upgrade to a... Yep. Since you can't use that, will you make that 3? Alright, so we're at $8. I'll just give back all your money you just gave to me. 1 to 7. Let's see. I owe you $1.
I don't have any of those. You thirsty, baby? I'm thirsty, but I'm more interested in people. Yeah, I know. Gotta go. Have a good trip. Just water. Good girl. Tennis racket's never been used.
$5. Just needs a little re-gripping. Would you take 3 for it?
Absolutely.
That sounds like a plan then. I'll put a new grip on it.
Yep.
Where's my money? There it is. These little things.
Look at that little thing.
Look at that one.
Sit with Honey Penny. Okay.
I know, I'm talking to you. That's all
Put that in the wood
Oh,
thing.
thank you. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's actually, we need one of those. So I'm up to $5. Not too bad. We'll take both of those.
No, I'm
All right, so get this. So in the video, you heard Kayla say, hey, I just bought something, I paid up for it. I don't know, you know, maybe I messed up, right? So she shows me this Apple iMac, and I was like, I was thinking you easily spent $100 on this thing, right? And I was like, okay, does it work? She said, yeah, the guy said it works. And I was like, all right, sounds pretty good. How much did you buy it for? She said, $10. Isn't that ridiculous? And the first thing I thought was your camera on? And she said, no, I forgot to turn it on. Because it's very hard to turn on your GoPro. Sometimes you forget, you know? And I was like, oh no, but I was like, the internet will probably never believe that you bought an Apple iMac for only $10 at a yard sale. But it does work. She turned it on, she cleared everything. It is the older one. It has like the 4 gig RAM in it or something. So very small memory in it. But you can like upgrade these things inside, and the screen is beautiful. It works great, but you can't beat that for $10. All right, let's go over everything we just bought at the yard sales. This stuff right here is pretty good. Just go ahead and get started. Start with the clothing. I said the other day that I'm getting out of clothing, but when stuff is so cheap, it is hard for me to turn down, which I should probably learn to say no. We're talking less than $1 clothing, and we got 12 items for $10, and we'll go over it real quick. I didn't see, actually I must have saw it because I saw it in the video, me actually look at it. I should have bought also the Levi's. You can't beat $1 Levi's, you know what I'm saying? These are both Carhartt. Both are stained. None of them have holes, which is nice. They're smaller size. I think this one might be like a 38 and that one's a 36. But they still go, even stained, they'll still go $10 to $15 plus shipping all day long. So these right here are all Carhartt's 5 shirts. All of them are stained, kind of like the pants. So they've been worked in. No holes though. Different colors, all the same size. So most likely, I'm probably gonna lot them up, but even if you don't lot them up, there are some online that have sold for between $10 to $15 for these shirts that have stains on them. So if they do have stains, you Carhartt, and you get them for super cheap, that's not too bad. Then these right here do not have stains. These look like they've been professionally, I think they were actually, because they have tags on them, so they were probably taken to the dry cleaners. And all of these right here, the redheads, again, not a super great brand, but when you get them for, you know, 75 cents, it's hard not to pick them up. They're good looking shirts, all the same size. Now these 100% will be all lotted up, and I think I have 5 of them. And I'll probably get like $8 to $10 a piece for them, but when you only spend 75 cents, that's really not too bad. Then we got this thing right here. This is called the Rainbird. Now, I did know, because I bought one before, that some sprinkler system controllers are worth a ton of money, and the name of it was Rainbird, I remember. This one's not too bad, not too good. End up getting it for $5 instead of $10. All I have to do is put a 9-volt battery in it, and it should seem, I should be able to tell if it works or not. This lock works really well, I can't get it open. Alright, so this is what it looks like on the inside. You just fold this guy up and there's a 9-volt battery goes in there. And then this is like what you put your sprinklers in. This does not look corroded. It all looks good. Will I test it? Sure. I'll put the battery in and see if the thing turns on. Then after that, it's good to go. They only go for like 25, 30 bucks though, but there are some that are wireless. So if you see that, and a lot of people upgrade these and they take them off and sell them at yard sales. Some of the wireless ones, easy, 2, 3, 4, even up to like $600 for these. Honeywell, I always pick these up. I've never had one not work. I know a lot of people tell me that they always pick them up and none of them work. And people usually, like that guy did, they upgrade to the Nest or something like that. And these do work when they take them off the wall. Very seldom do they not work for me. And this is easy $10, $15. And I think I picked that up for $3. Then the next one, we've been doing some work around the house trying to get, you know, some spring cleaning done and whatnot, and the hose has been on the ground forever. So long story short, we went to the Home Depot, and these things are like 20, 30 bucks at the Home Depot. And I was like, I'm not spending 20 or $30 for someone to put my hose on outside, right? So again, you can find anything in the yard sale. We finally found one, $2, can't go wrong. Save basically like, you know, $18. Then this one right here, this I thought, always when I do the tennis rackets, remember I say if this piece is one piece, it's usually high quality. It's called the 0 3 zeros or triple threat, I forget what it's called. But right there it says 03 Comp Hybrid. None of these have ever sold, which is actually surprising. One's listed brand new for $120 and the rest is around $35. Mine needs a grip, so I already wrapped it because it was shedding all that black stuff everywhere on your hand. So I wrapped it up. I'll probably sell this thing for like 15 bucks. I picked it up for $3, they want it $5. This thing right here is the biggest score of the day. I wanted to get it for 20 bucks, and sometimes you gotta just cut your losses in negotiations if you really want the item and you gotta pay up for it. So I'm thinking that this works. It's very clean. I can see on the inside. It did pass my shake test where you pick it up and shake it, and it came with the remote. Now, even if it doesn't work, I know that I spent 30 bucks. The remote's worth like $15, so that's not bad. Comes with the manual, and this is like an entertainment system, so that's all the stats on it right there. So I'm thinking, see, it's upscaling to 4K. Right now we all usually have 4K, but it has a lot of stuff going to it. That's why I was looking at it. When we went back in the car, I remembered, because I picked this up in the video, if you remember me seeing, I pick it up and I remembered the number. So I get in the car, comp it out. It's an easy $145, easy. That's plus shipping. Some of them have sold higher, like 180, 190. Brand new ones are like 300. But even for parts, it still goes for like 65 bucks plus shipping with the remote. So all in all, at the least, I'll double my money, and at the most, I'll make like $100, $110 on it. Now to the whiteboard. We spent $51 on everything I just showed you. Most of that was obviously the receiver. Potential sales, $320 just in goods. That does not include shipping, so really it's a lot more than that. But $320 in goods. After fees, 20%, $276 after fees. Take your initial $51 out, and that equals a net of $225. Now you have to admit, there's not a lot to list here. I mean, you gotta test that, plug it in, put some speakers to it, see if it works. That's going up in a lot. That might go up in a lot. And then you got some shoes and put a battery in that. I mean, not shoes, you got jeans. And then put a battery in that. So super easy to list. It only took us an hour or so to gather these items. So at the most, you're talking not that long to list, maybe 2.5 hours. So 2.5 hours of packing after that. And total work, again, 5 hours. And that equals $45 per hour. You know that ain't bad. So right there, it's everything I bought today to be a full-time eBay reseller. And this is exactly what I do for a living. I go places, buy stuff low, sell for market value on places like eBay. It was a pretty good day. Sometimes in negotiations, when you really think that it's a good thing, you just gotta pay up a little bit to make. I mean, I was thinking, what am I gonna do? Lose $10 or not pay him an extra $10 to lose $100 in profit? That didn't make any sense. I wasn't sure how much it was worth though when I offered him the 20. I knew that it was worth a good amount of money. I was thinking 60 to 70, but when I got in the car and realized it was worth like 150, 145 plus shipping, I was like, because they're very heavy. That thing weighs probably like 20 to 30 pounds. Maybe not that heavy, but it's very heavy to ship. It's gonna take a while to ship. You have to put like, I put styrofoam in it, use it, you know, I usually buy a box, so usually it's like $5 for the box. So definitely always think of that when you buy bigger items, you know, because you have to get your costs down, because you make your money on the buy, not so much the sale. So just remember that, and because sometimes I forget it. I do appreciate everybody that watches. You know I will always catch you on the next one. Oh yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button.